You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Execution. Détermination.
Sacrifice.
Fearless.
Discipline.
Passion. You have to be a little crazy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IRT 2018-2019 season. We're here at the first event of the year in Laurel, Maryland. We're here at the Sport Fit Total Fitness Racket Club, and we've got some bonus action coming your way tonight. We've got the 11th ranked player on tour, Andre Perilla, facing the 45th ranked player on tour, Matt Miller. Maurice Miller, I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So Maurice to serve here in the gray. Great shot there by Miller. Get the first point of the game. First point of the season. Both players tracking the ball pretty well. You can see the ball without a problem here at the Sports Fit Total Racket Club. It is beautiful here in Laurel. No worries about the hurricane. It's a cool 73 degrees. I think there's a light mist outside, but not a lot of rain. Oh, that's a great shot. Like everyone to know, we've got our tour CEO, John Scott, tour commissioner, Andy Kuhlbeck, and new IRT Network voice and IRT investor, Dean Baer, will be joining us later. Troy Warrigan, the head referee here for this match. This is Troy's home club here. And Troy had a tough loss against Jose Diaz in 2 games. Jose's a tough competitor, though. So is Troy. Score's now 3-0. Got a packed house for a Thursday night. A little over 150 people crammed in here. Don't tell the fire marshal. But that's a good thing here on tour. We'd love for you guys to jam-pack that online feed as well. like to welcome Dean Bear onto the mic. Dean, how you been?
How are you, Mr. Diesel?
I'm well. So, Dean, tell me a little more about your new deal with the IRT and the time you're going to be spending with me.
We're going to be at every Tier 1, commentating and taking care of the IRT sportswear we're going to have, some shirts and IRT merchandise, as well as talking with you every match. So, we're trying to get our legs warmed up right now, our mouths warmed up.
Absolutely.
And watch a good match. We had a great day here today in Laurel, Maryland. I'll tell you, I have never seen a IRT, qualifying matches like today where the house is absolutely packed. This place was lit. There had to be at least $125 people in here.
I said at least $150.
Well, you might be right. At first I thought it was like 100, and now I'm leaning towards the 125 amount, because there was a lot of people coming and going.
And they're all into it, Dean. They're all clapping at every match. Every single court you can find spectators and fans just huddling around the glass courts here.
Absolutely. We have they have a very big local representation here just to watch these pros that, are trying to crack into the top 8. We have a draw of about 40 people, so 32 players tonight playing into 8. That's pretty, that's a lot. There's 2 rounds of high-level matches. There's a match going on. One of the backcourts is Nick Montalbano against Robbie Collins, and they just went into a tiebreaker. This match right here, Andre Perea against Marquise Miller. This is a match right here that's probably going to be really good. Marquise can get a lot of balls. I know that. I played him. He's just such a good player. He gets a lot. He's going to want that. That ball is past him. Troy, you cannot give him that shot. Come on. So, but this is a great atmosphere. I'm excited for tomorrow to see the top 8. The round of 16s going at it in the morning. There's going to be some great matches.
Yeah, we got some great pros here as well. We've got the number 3 or 3rd ranked player on tour, Alex Landa. I saw him earlier today. Number 1, Rocky Carson. Seen him make an appearance. I've seen
Mercado is here. Sebastian Franco is here. A couple of local guys. Troy Wargon's here.
Sam Murray,
Mr. Canada.
Big Canada.
Big Canada. One of the other courts, we have Felipe Camacho against Andres Acuna. I'm not sure without looking at the draw sheet who they play into. Nick Riffle is playing against Gerardo Franco. So the winner of that will hit the round of 16s. The other court over here, I think, is Justice Benson against, who's he playing over there?
Let me take a look at the draw here.
I can't see. I'm a little off to the side. Marquise Miller in the box to drive serve. Andre off the back wall. Andre's got some great hands, but so does Mr. Miller.
Yeah, Dean, you can't see it over there because there's so many people in your way.
I know. I don't know who Justice is playing.
Justice is playing.
What a pinch kill shot by Andre Perea.
Incredible. Thomas Carter.
Thomas Carter, there you go. I knew it was a lefty, and I couldn't think of who it was. And considering Robbie Collins is playing, it's got to be the other one. There you go.
And the winner of Carter and Vinson will have an automatic bye into the quarterfinals, unfortunately, the most dominant player ever, Kane Wastenchuk, was involved in a car accident, so he will not be here this weekend.
Okay, so I think I just got word on the backcourt that Nick Montalbano is the winner of that match. Local Long Island boy. I used to
show some love for him, huh?
Yeah, I grew up watching his dad. His dad was one of the greatest players back in the day. Great guy overall. City fireman, New York City fireman.
Dean, we're going to welcome on the tour CEO, John Scott, the mouth.
I don't go by that anymore, Kelly. Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. So glad that you could be here in Maryland. for the start of another great racquetball season. Dean, how excited are you?
I tell you, I'm extremely excited. The vibe here has got me really pumped up, ready for the U.S. Open. There's music playing. There's still like almost 100 people in the house here, and the night's almost over.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is our last bonus match of the night. We'll be on the air tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have a 10 and 11 o'clock match, and then we're going to have a quick break, and the quarterfinals will be tomorrow at 5 and 6 o'clock, all times Eastern. Great matchup here. I know you're Andre's coach. Are you happy with his play right now?
No, I helped coach Andre, not Andre's coach. His dad, I'm sure, is in the chat box. I'm not with a computer screen, so I don't know.
He is. I just saw it.
He has to be.
Yeah.
So Andre's dad is his coach, and he's not only his coach, he's a great guy. I really like the whole Perea family. Love him to death. But Marquise Miller is a great guy as well. He plays out of Atlanta. Like I said before, I played against him. He gave me a whooping, so which that's not too hard. But there is a very important match tomorrow at 1 o'clock, John. You want to let everyone know who's playing open doubles at 1 o'clock?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither.
Dean and myself, we're hitting the court playing some open doubles tomorrow at 1. No, that will not be live broadcast.
It will.
No, it will not. Also want to say hi to the Levick family watching back in St. Louis. Hope you guys are having a great night. Big lob serve here to Miller. It's going to come off the back wall. No, it doesn't. He goes down the line. Andre shoots that right back to the ceiling. I'll get my words together in a moment. That's a good pass from Andre. Andre's got a big match if he wins this. He's going to play Bobby Horn tomorrow in one of our feature matches on the court. That's assuming he gets past Miller, which on paper it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, well, statistically, when we went 3 out of 5, the higher seed player does have the advantage here. A couple of bad, rallies by Andre, and he can find himself in the tiebreaker, and that's not what you want to do. Tomorrow, though, John, we do have all these matches, but I'm sure in the first round of our first round of 16s, we're going to have an announcement tomorrow. We do have a new partner with the IRT, and we'll bring that to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. In the offseason, we added a couple new partners. One of them will be very notable, and you probably have already seen them up on the front wall, but we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Good shot from Andre over in the right-hand side.
I watched Marquise's match before. He left a lot of balls up, so he does shoot bottom board a lot of times, so that could be dangerous. Like there, he's going to shoot that, and he's got no room, 39 3/4 feet, and he's trying to shoot that ball.
Yeah, absolutely. He's trying to do a little bit too much right now against a player that a lot of people think is the next #1 player on tour, Andre Perea, out of San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Just off center of the service box, probably going with a lob serve. He does. It's a high lob to the backhand side. Miller's back deep. He's going to shoot this into the corner. Andre's there back up top, says try it again. Maurice forced the ceiling. Big plum now for Perea down the line. There's a good get from Maurice. Now dies. The ball dies back in the corner, and Miller finds himself in the service box.
Hey, John and Dean, correct me if I'm wrong, but
you're wrong.
Andre did win the Chicago Charities event last season, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Andre won his first
Tier 1.
His first Tier 1, and at the Shamrock Shootout in Chicago last year. He was a finalist from the year before.
Yeah, that's good. It was good. I was there for that. I really did enjoy watching Andre win. He did beat Bobby, so him and Bobby do have some rough matches. They do go back and forth. I'm interested to see. I know we talked before with Todd Boss on getting some analytics for our matches, and so tonight, maybe we'll research a little bit of those analytics and see, who's playing who's got the high matchups and stuff like that. What a great shot right there by Maurice Miller.
He's very hot and cold right now. He's either hitting some great shots or putting big divots, big splinters in the court.
Absolutely.
He may be a little nervous. Scott says Miller has some nervousness going on, needs to follow through on his shots. Hey, what's up, Vincent and Mark and Brian, Louise? Lots of folks to say hi, and thank you to everybody watching all across the IRT network. Right here on Facebook, Twitch TV, YouTube, eNet Live and the IRT Network. We're in more places right now than we have been in a long time. We're expecting over 100,000 viewers throughout the week.
Let's get those likes and those shares up. As I'm watching this match, Andre's got some great hands. He had a slow pinch rollout from the back of the court that Maurice was just standing there. He really couldn't do anything about it.
If you guys have questions or comments, feel free to send them in. I am not going to be on the air after tonight until one match tomorrow and maybe one or two matches on Saturday. I am withdrawing from being on the air. There's other business things that I need to take care of, but I will be on from time to time, 2 or 3 matches an event. Dean Bear is now our lead play-by-play guy and head writer, director, producer, janitor, pool boy, and maintenance guy, Kelly Diesel. Sure. He'll be doing a lot more announcing this year as well.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, Mr. Diesel.
Me too, buddy.
So if you guys have questions or comments, Dean, you're getting some love in the chat box.
Oh, I can't see. I'm trying to log on right now.
You don't want to see it.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Dean, can you tell me about the frosted tips on Andre's hair there?
I actually cannot. That's not something that I would ever do when I was younger. My brother, however, Richie Bear always went with the George Michael hairdo, you know, whatever was trending at the moment, got the earring, all that jazz, and I never had the guts for that. So
you know, I will say that Dean does, however, now it looks like he's trying to imitate that with his gray frosted tips.
That's exactly what that is.
Wow, thank you.
A little snow on that mountain.
Thanks.
And that's by design, not age.
Yeah.
No, it's age. Dan, hey, how's it going? Is Miller full-time? No, not really. He does play out of Atlanta. He plays several events on the east side. But no, he's not.
Well, we shall see. He did. I was talking to him earlier. He is going to be going to the U.S. Open, and he's going to play in the pro division at the U.S. Open. So we should see how that fares.
Leo Vasquez says that Dean is like the Howard Cosell of racquetball broadcasting.
He is way too kind, Mr. Vasquez. Love Mr. Leo from Texas. But no. So now I'm in the chat box. I see Vinny. I see Lawrence. Vinny's a Long Island boy as well. What a great get by Andre Perea. Whew, can't get that, Andre. That was a crack rollout by Mr. Miller.
Yeah, Andre put his hands up like, what do I do?
Nothing. You watch it. Bob Strangio watching with us back. Got a lot of Long Island love in the box. I love it.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Dan from Chicago just getting on. Of course, that's where the Shamrock Shootout takes place. The glass court, one of the best courts in all of the country. We're going to be back there in the second half of the season. Can't wait to get back.
Maurice Miller in the box, down to drive serve. Drive serve to the forehand. Andre right back down the line. Side out is the call.
Vincent's going to be here tomorrow night, he says.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's coming down.
Yeah,
all his
for
buddies
sure.
are here tonight.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is just, we're doing some tests. We're kind of looking at the back end of some technical things. The broadcast right now is a little bit looser, more commentary and chatting versus in-depth coverage, as Dan points out, and that's certainly okay. But we'll be back on after tonight, tomorrow morning. And let me tell you who the matchups are going to be, just so you can plan your day accordingly at work.
Oh, there's a little controversy there. Andre's like, what are you talking about? The ball's down the line.
And I
Maurice
agree
is
with
out of position. Yeah, I would not have given him a replay.
I agree with
there.
Andre 100% there.
So our 10 o'clock match tomorrow is going to be Alex Landa, and he's going to take on the winner of our match that's going on right now.
No, Nick Montalbano.
Did Nick win? I knew they were going to a breaker, so
Nick
congratulations.
did win that match. That's what I was told.
So you are right. Nick won 11-5 in the breaker. So Montalbano and Landa are playing on the show court.
You can hear the crowd appreciating that one.
Jake Bredenbeck and Sam Murray, which could be the match of the tournament play at 10 o'clock. We'll have that one for you, too. At 11, we've got Rocky Carson taking on the winner of Franco and Riffle, who are just getting underway now. The winner of this will take on David Bobby Horn tomorrow on the secondary court. That, too, will be live.
I tell you might see a little more Nick Montalbano this year. I was talking to him and his sponsor, and they were talking about heading to a couple of our pro stops. I'm not sure about the U.S. Open, but I think they're going to be at Portland. We were talking about coming to some of our pro stops, so that's exciting. Getting guys traveling, getting excited about racquetball again. You know, we're in racquetball season.
Right.
Oh, and the crowd is going. I feel like I'm in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him going here with the electric slide. Troy Warrigon is here, and I know we can't play the electric slide without Troy dancing.
Mr. Referee.
We got to get a camera this weekend on Troy.
Mr. Mark Gibbs in the box. No, Mark, I didn't get any taller. If anything, I think I got a little shorter. I did get new sneakers yesterday, so I might be a little bit taller.
You know what? Yeah, those Jordan pumps.
No, I did not. But, you know, my guy back in Long Island, he said, yeah, this will give you a little bit of lift.
There you
I need
go.
to get a little lift.
There you go.
Little George Costanza, I need a lift.
George. Everybody loves a little Seinfeld.
One hop this time.
All right. So plays about to
Slide to the left.
resume here as Andre steps up to take his serve. Short serve called.
What's good about this tournament, John, you could probably agree, is any one of the tops of the round of 6 teams, any one of those players has a very good opportunity to win. Agree or disagree?
You're exactly right. The draw right now is wide open. We've got players who are still in the draw who have won events. We've got players who are in the draw that are hungry, like David Bobby Horn. In my opinion, one of the hardest working professionals in the sport today. He is out there. He is getting it. He is in better shape now than he was 3 months ago, and I don't even know how that's possible. One of the fastest, quickest, and nicest guys you're ever going to meet.
Are you his sponsor?
I am not a sponsor yet, but I am his agent, and I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
I tell you, what I see a lot on social media these days, I was talking to a couple of players today, Bobby's one included. They post a lot of stuff of their training on social media. It's really good. Thomas Carter has been great on social media. He's having clinics and stuff like that. Jose Diaz is always helping out over in Stockton, and he ran a doubles clinic here last night, and he plans on doing more of them at our tier stops, the night before our tier stop. So anybody watching, if you're going to one of our tier stops, maybe you want to check that out. I know he's trying to get himself more visible. All these players are. They're all hungry. And, John, what I see now is this, we have 40 players in the draw here today, approximately, right?
Yeah.
There's, out of the 40 players, 20 of them are probably going to be very consistent. 20 out of those 40.
As far as full-timers?
Every stop.
Yeah.
So,
for example, of course, Landa's number 2. He recently signed a new agreement with eForce where there's a bonus for him if he just plays every Tier 1. Regardless of how well he does, part of his bonus structure is just play every Tier 1. So he told me tonight he's going to be here. Word on the street is Polo Gutierrez is going to start playing full-time starting at the U.S. Open. So that'll be fun as well.
Yeah, and there's guys like that are going to be at every tier stop. Adam Mania's one that's going to be at every tier stop. Nick Riffle's one that's going to be at every tier stop. You're seeing a lot more of Justice Benson. Of course, Robbie Collins is at every tier stop. Thomas Carter. Reaching Your Dreams Foundation, sending guys like Eric Cuveas, Gerardo Franco. I believe Jordi Alonso's here this weekend. We have a guy from Bolivia, Eric Garcia, who is here. So there's some good faces around here. A lot of really good young hungry racquetball players looking to take the next step and become the next great one.
You're exactly right.
Hungry
I
players.
can't wait to see what it's going to be.
Me neither. Skip ball right there by Andre. That was an easy skip.
Ixnay on the
Set up off the back wall. Andre's right there.
Dean, I'm not afraid. I'll talk about it.
There's no need right
Let's
now.
do it.
Let's talk about this match
Let's
that's
do
going
it.
on right here. Maurice
All right.
Miller with a backhand lob.
Yeah, you're probably
Andre's
right.
going to set that right up down the line. Miller's right there to get it. Easy setup for Andre down the line. What a good pass right there. I tell you, Andre's getting caught a lot. He's making some really good down the lines, but Maurice is getting them, and he gets a lot of balls. And if he's not getting them, he's getting the call of a replay. So that's why Andre's now going to go to that wide angle probably pass. It's going to nick the side wall behind Maurice Miller to juke him around so that he can't really get the block.
Hey, what's up, Robert? Watching from Echo Park.
Jillian Cobb is watching. Jillian's hosting a tournament in New York next weekend. I'll be there.
Mark Gibbs, the CEO of MLG Holdings, wants to know if Dean has grown taller.
And that's a
Yeah. No, he does have platform shoes on, though, so now he does hit 5 feet tall.
Oh my, come on! I used to be 5'6". Now I'm about maybe 5'4.5". So I lost. I say 5'6", but I really was never 5'6". One of the coolest things about being at this tournament is I got to see my old doubles partner from when I was 15 years old. Haven't seen him since. Rich Benderoff lives out in the MD area here, and he came up to say hello. So that was something really cool. You know, that's what's good about racquetball is you make friends, and they're like friends for life. I haven't seen him for like 35 years maybe. No, maybe over 30, easy.
Mhm.
But
Question in the chat box, Dean, since heat rises, are you always cooler than the rest of us?
yes.
Okay.
Hey. That's
Hey,
one
what's
way
up,
to
Mark
look at it.
McDonald? Hope you're having a great day. Mark lives back in St. Louis as well. Did Perea put that down?
He
Yeah,
did.
On his
He
back
did.
foot, falling backwards.
Wow.
Rolls it into the corner.
He almost looked impressed by it.
Head pen scoreboard says 12-8. Between the legs. Maurice is going to shoot that ball. I'm trying to get the seat. There's what I was saying, those wide angle passes, nicking the side wall. That looks like game one. Game one in the books, Andre Perea. We'll get the score updated in a little bit, but he does have 15.
15-8, the final here in game one.
All right, the music's cranking.
Dean, we're going to step away. We'll take a quick break, and we'll see you guys here back in a few.
Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit. Ooh, give a little bit of my love to you.
There's so much that we need. Hello.
So send us all the joy.
Show that you care.
Give a little bit. Of my love to you. Give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my love to you. Give a little bit.
At Amazon, we've got millions of toys and games to choose from this holiday for kids of all ages, with free shipping on over 100 million items. So visit Amazon and give a little love this holiday.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a party here in Laurel, Maryland. We're here at the SportFit Total Fitness Racket Club. I would love to be joined by John Scott and Dean Bear, but they were recently handed some beverages. It is a party atmosphere going on here on Thursday night. This isn't the finals. This isn't even the night before the finals. This is the qualifiers, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we on the air?
We are on the
I didn't
air.
even know.
Wait, what does this thing do here? Hey, Thomas Carter won. Thomas Carter's making his first ever quarterfinal.
Oh, man, let's
Thomas
get him
Carter
over
from
here.
Pittsburgh.
He has a winning record over the best player of all time, 1-0.
Over Kane?
Yeah, I think it's 1-0 now.
Wow.
I think that's the first time they played.
You know who could help us with that?
Todd Boss.
Todd Boss.
False consulting. Oh, I'm dancing with the tournament director. Oh, and she's also the boss.
Yes,
Tracy
she is.
Made me aware
Tracy
of that before.
getting it up
Tracy
here.
Valentine is in charge of this whole thing.
I said, wait, do we have to ask who's in charge of the club? She goes, me?
Yeah.
I go, say no more.
Right, right. What she says goes.
Let's see if we can get Mr. Thomas Carter over here.
So game 1 went to Andre
What
by
was
a
the
final
final
score of 15-8.
Oh, nice. Good drive serve right there, Maurice down the line. Andre pops that up. Here's a setup right in the middle of the court. Boom. Great pinch kill shot. Marquise Miller. One 0. Maurice Miller coming to drive. Going to be a screen right there. Good call right there. Andre wanted it. It was a setup off the back wall, but you know, as everyone knows, we did make some changes. The referee, Scott McClellan, kind of clarified some screen serves. So the fault happens as soon as it's a screen, so therefore it's not a good serve. So this apple juice tastes a little funky, John.
It's a
For
bit
the record,
bitter.
for the record, I wanted some,
I'm really not.
but it's not a part of my keto diet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not even like a couple of sips?
Well, plus
Oh, what a shot.
I'm supposed to be the responsible one
Okay,
here.
I just had a sip, and it's not.
I just Slemo Warrigon is around here somewhere.
It's not
with the-
really what I would actually ever order.
with the largest bottle of Hennessy I've ever seen in my life,
That was a giant bottle of Hennessy.
And
and red Solo cups.
well, I will say that we did have an IRT event back on Long Island, and I saw a bottle extremely similar to that in his hand at the hotel. When I was, I had to let Andre drive my car to go to Taco Bell because it was not a good night.
Because what do professional racquetball players eat?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
If I ever play racquetball, when I'm done, I want Taco Bell. And if Cameron Meeks is in the chat box, he'll know exactly what I'm saying. When I was younger, my uncle used to drive me home. We stopped for Taco Bell every Monday, every Wednesday. It was like, so now it's like, I'm done playing racquetball. I automatically have that taste in my mouth. I have to go there.
You can taste the fire sauce
I
already.
can. No, I don't do that.
You're a mild guy?
Yes.
That's cute.
We got a lot of people in the chat box now.
Yeah, we got a
logging in.
lot across the networks. I'm trying to add it all up, but there's a lot.
Guys, you got to share our feed on Facebook, please. All 142 of you that are in there.
Share it, like it, love it, wow it,
Yes.
laugh at it, all the different things you can do.
There's 1,000 between ENET and the IRT network.
Nice.
There's a couple hundred or whatever it is now on Facebook. Twitch is always going to be the lowest. It's a gamer site. We're getting a little bit of a
Well, we are playing a game.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
true.
There you go.
Question, John, for the listeners out there who maybe are on Facebook now, but they want to go to ENET Live and try to watch our feed. Do they have to sign up for a subscription? Do they have
Not
to just
anymore.
But do they have to register? Do they
You
need an
need to
email?
register. You can register through Facebook or whatever to log in, and you can watch it free. Also, all of our events that we do are on demand immediately after the event at theirtnetwork.com.
So you're telling me I could watch the U.S. Open from last year there? And
You
in 2
can't,
weeks?
but the fans can.
Oh, well, I'll watch it live in 2 weeks.
You have a typewriter. That's the only thing you have.
Tony
And it's
Pa-
in 3 weeks.
Tony Payne in the chat box. The IRT is back! Exclamation
That's
point.
right.
We need that needs to be 2 or 3 exclamation points, Tony.
Way to go, Tony.
Thank you.
Don't let Dean make you feel worse for less exclamation marks.
Set up off the back
Look,
wall.
I'm going
Andre
to like
puts
that
right
comment
away.
right now. There you go.
Oh, I see it. Bam. Rob Cerrito in the chat box. He is one of our sponsors back on Long Island when we're going to have our event next May, John. Details to come out on that New York event.
Yeah, we're working hard on a big Unity event there. I can't wait.
Can we say GS?
Good
Whoa,
shot.
What a great shot. Good shot. Good shot. Grand slam. I mean, good shot. It's possible. All things are possible.
I can't wait.
I
for
can't
this
have the
season to
event
get
without
going.
Rob Cerrito's help. I'm just
Rob?
making you well aware right there.
All right, so
Rob
yeah,
Cerrito.
Sign him up. He's going to be a big partner.
A&R Electric back down on Long Island. Big sponsor of our IRT
A&R
events on Long
Electric.
Island. That's the name of it. How it's right on the top of my head. Why? When the big checks come in, you remember the payee, right?
There you go.
Let's get a score update here. I'm looking
believe
all over
Troy
for Thomas
called it at
Carter.
2-2.
Can't find him.
Well, he's been here all day. I wouldn't be surprised if he won and hit the showers and went to bed.
Go to bed. He's not going to have to play till tomorrow night.
That's true.
He's got to bye next round. Set up off the back wall. Maurice puts that right in the corner. Andre off the back wall. Pinch, kill shot. Maurice goes for every ball. Do they need a towel? They do.
Tell him about that towel, Dean.
Tomorrow we will. Tomorrow
Yeah.
we talk about the towel. This is bonus coverage.
Ah.
I see a lot of solo cups around here, John. And they all have apple juice. Apple juice, apple juice. Look, Kelly, apple juice.
Ah, yep. Sure enough.
There's
I
a
think
lot
that's
of
Minute Maid.
Selmo juice. I think it's called
That's
Slow-mo
what it
juice.
is.
What is it called?
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, I would.
I'm just going to sit here and play music for a few minutes
Please do. Thank
before
you.
Dean gets us all in trouble.
We got a second floor right now. It's looking, a lot of people went home. Still got a lot of people in the house here. 3-wall serve. Andre cross court. Maurice is right there. So from a coaching standpoint, Kelly, I've been noticing Andre's doing a lot of down the line, down the line, down the line. I'm sorry, a lot of cross court from his backhand, and Maurice is right there. Now's the time to take that switch. If Andre did have a coach who was courtside, he'd be telling him, hey, down the line. Stop at the cross courts. He's right there.
Question in the chat box for Dean. Dean, when you go to Disney World, do you find it a waste of money when you see the signs that say you must be this tall to ride this ride?
Okay, this is a fake chat box because I don't see any of it. And I was just at Disney World.
It's a different chat.
It's a John Scott chat box.
I have my own chat box. Just answer the question.
I was just in Disney World and I did not have that thought, so no.
Did you get to ride anything?
Yes. I had to think for a second.
Great match here. Again, we're just kind of having fun. The party begins tonight. And Maurice and Andre Perea are battling to get to the round of 16. Thomas Carter has already made it to the quarterfinals. As he is so good, he's already defeated Kane. I kid. We do wish Kane well. Hope he's doing good with that car wreck he had.
Cross court, Andre
on
puts
the
that
men.
right up to the ceiling.
See if we can get a score.
Yes,
Looks
we're
like
trying to get a
Troy's
score.
4-3 it looked like.
4-3?
4 to something. 4-3.
We're going to get an update right here. 4-4. Tied up at 4. Nodded.
3-4, he just said.
He said 4-4.
No, he said 3. I think we have a timeout on. Nope, another towel timeout. Hey, don't worry. By
3-4.
tomorrow, we're going to have all this communication ironed out. We've done this a time or two.
Couple times.
Dean, are you going to have tournament director Tracy Valentine on the air tomorrow?
I hope so.
We would love to have Tracy in
Exactly.
there.
I think that's something that we can definitely work out at all of our stops, getting the tournament directors on the air, asking them some questions, what they like about being a tournament director, what they find challenging.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Hey, look.
Just trying to help
I think I'm hearing
the other
echo.
tournament directors throughout the tour.
Andre going to shoot that. There's that cross court I was telling you about. Oh.
See, that was a great touch by Andre, but Miller just read it like a book.
Miller time.
It's Miller time. Keep the courts dry, Bill. Bill, you're right. The courts here, they did look a little bit wet. There are some fans blowing around here. We do have some rain.
Hey, Dean, you need to read Mark Gibbs' comment.
John, what do you think of this one?
Mark. The day Mark needs my $5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly, Mark. Mark, you're going to get a $10,000 fine. You're getting a partner fine.
A prepay.
Yeah. Mike Perso watching from Long Island. Mark Gibbs will be having the tournament in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
It's a great tournament.
He promised me a very nice room to change in hotels, upscale now. I think they just built a Ritz-Carlton in Sioux Falls, I think. Is that true, Mark? Mauricio Vasquez, another Long Islander in the box. We got to start counting. We need to have a tracker here.
A Long Island tracker?
Yeah, Todd Boss, better get on that. Track the Long Island viewers. I want to see it. Hey, where is he? Get him over here. First event of the season. You see a lot of the players with all their new gear. Some players switched sponsors. That'll be noted tomorrow, I'm sure, over who's playing with what equipment. Your favorite players, so you can follow them and like them. What a great splat rollout by Maurice Miller. That was a great shot. Fantastic. Mark, yes, but they have a height requirement. I'm at the Super 8. Hey, listen, as long as you're paying, Mark. Mike Perso, this is awesome. Yes. Check us out. We'll be on all day tomorrow if you're around. Log into Facebook. Share our feed, Mike.
Yeah,
we
Mike,
love that.
share our
Let's
feed
go.
so
I
we
want to
can
see
call
it
you
shared.
awesome.
Caesar, another Long Islander on there. Share our feed. Andre's being a little nonchalant with his backhand lob serve.
That's going to get him in trouble right there.
I tell you, with someone like Maurice, you really don't want to play games. You don't want to let him get a few points in the game. Now you got a match, or maybe you go to a tiebreaker. You want to step on the gas right here. That was a very ill-advised serve for an ace. Player takes a Z serve from the center of the box, and the ball really almost hit him. 6'4", 6'3", something like that.
I believe it's 6'3". Bring up the
drive serve short.
New head scoreboard for you.
Head pen scoreboard.
Fine people across the network.
With our brand new IRT logo. World's fastest sport. If you're in the area of Maryland, stop by, watch our event. We have some great world's fastest sport t-shirts for sale tomorrow. Hopefully we'll roll a few out, throw them into the crowd. What another great pinch rollout from Maurice Miller. Marquise is his brother. Sorry about that.
6'4" our score
Kevin,
here.
we're getting it. John Gunning, another Long Islander. What's up, John Gunning? Down the line, Andre Perea. Great shot right there. How you doing, Fabrizio?
Mr. Mora?
Cincinnati's not that far. If I drove here from New York, you can get here from Cincinnati. We'll see you tomorrow. Fabrizio, get in the car. You'll be here in a couple hours. That's probably going to be a replay. He's giving him a penalty, Hinder. See, those are ones we talk about, John, where the guy, should shoot. He kind of holds up. Got to be careful, because if you don't get the avoidable, you wasted a opportunity right there. Fabrizio, how many hours? 2, 3? It was 4. Alex Winter watching, another Long Islander.
Dean, what are we up to? 7, 8?
No, what are you kidding me? There has to be. Marquise, I'm so sorry. Marquise Miller is in the box watching his brother. I apologize. This is our first time on the microphone this season, so my tongue is tied, so I apologize. Although I wish you were here. You're a funny guy. And you're a little bit better than your brother, so
Ooh.
12 hours, Fabrizio? 12 hours to get here from Cincinnati? I drove in 4 hours. Takes me 10 to get to Cincinnati, so 6 he should be
Our
here.
tour commissioner, Mr. Coolbeck, should have brought more.
We're getting
with him.
clarification from the commissioner. Fabrizio's RV is made to roam. Wow. Skip Salat Hernandez is in the chat box.
Skips a lot. It sounds like me.
Is this a real? I need to friend request him. Skip Salat, can you please friend request me? Come on, I need to see who this guy is. Skip Salat. What a great shot
what a
by
shot.
Mr. Miller down the line. I'm just going to call him Mr. Miller, Marquise. How's that? Should clarify things. Marquise, we love you too. Like I said, you're the better Miller. Actually, there's like 4 or 5 years that play racquetball. Kind of like the Bears. Oh, what a try right there. He skipped that in. We got a white towel timeout on the court. Tomorrow, that towel is going to be a different color. I can guarantee it, Kelly.
What are you thinking? Pink? Are you thinking
nah.
teal?
I'm thinking
Something bright.
Something bright.
Something bright?
Right, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You want to make some bets? Is that what we're trying to do?
No.
Wager?
Some Rick bets.
Want to take some? My buddy Ricky Betts. That's how he's in my phone. Ricky Betts.
Ricky Betts?
Dang
yeah,
straight.
Me too.
Every time I
And
think
then
of
description is the racquetball guy.
I don't have that.
For those of you not familiar with this inside joke, we're talking about one of the ESPN features that we had last season. Neil Everett, who was the announcer, said, "I got this from my friend Ricky Betts, the racquetball
my
dude."
boy.
Racquetball.
My boy Ricky Betts.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, was very offensive to me, considering I wanted my name set on ESPN. But you know, whatever.
You'll get there.
You don't have a cool name like Ricky Betts.
Ricky Betts.
My boy Johnny
Come on.
Scott.
Come on, Ricky Betts. That's a great poker
Yeah.
player name.
And he's a great guy.
Hey, what's up, Greg Peck? Greg Peck joining us on the Facebook side, it looks like. Greg did a fantastic job this last summer at the boot camp that we did for some of the younger players.
At the
We
Betts
went
Carlton.
we went over everything from sports psychology. Had a sports psychologist there, stringing rackets, proper tensions, yoga, stretching, pre-game, post-game, during game, clinics. We basically had a boot camp to teach the young pros how to be pros, how to market themselves and so forth. And Greg had the coaching part and did a fantastic job. So thanks a lot to former pro Greg Peck. He's also in the chat box. Nick Montalbano is in the chat box. He's got a big match tomorrow against Alex Landa. 10 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be right here on this very court. Nick, get some sleep. Can't wait to watch you tomorrow.
Jamie Hopkins is in the box. He used to be from Long Island, so got to throw that in there, Kelly.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a ticker tomorrow. Yeah, when I have my notebook and I'm in game mode. That's it.
Well, the question, though, Dean, is do the Long Islanders from tonight count toward the whole weekend, or do we start the count tomorrow?
Every single one of them will be back tomorrow.
That's how Long Islanders do it.
That's my bet. I sent the group text out already. No. Andre Perea puts that right down. What died is in the corner.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to want a replay right there.
I don't think he'll get it.
Troy's saying it's down. Go to that replay. I don't know about that. Come on. And here we have confrontation on the court.
Yeah, Andre.
Troy goes right into the court to give him his explanation. Andre pleads his case.
Yeah, Dean, I've seen in the past where Troy's been the referee, and he basically is tired of players taking time to come out of the court to talk to him for 45 seconds and waste some time. So I feel like Troy's cutting all that malarkey out of there. He's just going straight to the player, letting him know, this is why I called it. Let's get underway.
In the chat box, Greg Peck says, I like the logo, John Scott.
Thanks a lot. So, yes, a couple things. let's just talk about the elephant in the room.
Air
Andy
it out.
Callback is here. I'm just kidding. So yes, this particular logo is similar to the Pepsi logo. Is Pepsi coming on as a big corporate sponsor?
We hope so.
You'll have to wait and find out. Every time you look at Pepsi, are you going to think of the IRT? Yes, of course you are. We know what we're doing. It's a big brand. If Pepsi says, hey, you can't use those colors or we're going to sue you, I'm going to say, well, sue us, Pepsi, and you'll see what happens. I'm just kidding. But no, yes, this particular version looks a little bit like the Pepsi logo, but if you saw the one yesterday for the 9/11, we have them in all different mock-ups for Halloween and Christmas and New Year's and, you know, all kinds of different versions. The idea is when you see that circle and the racquetball player, you know that it's racquetball. And when we put things out beyond industry, it will, of course, have IRT, International Racquetball Tour, etc. So as you look at the logo, there's two components. There's the circle with the player in it, and those colors will change, and then the IRT block lettering logo as well.
And
Hopefully that makes sense.
And one of the things that's exactly the same is the silhouette.
Right, and that silhouette is Cliff Swain.
Very important to keep that there.
Yeah, it's a legacy piece. We thought about changing it to somebody else, but we decided that Cliff was on tour for years and years and years, one of the best of all time, definitely would be in the Mount Rushmore of racquetball, and he is retired, so he very much deserves the spot, and we're excited to celebrate the legacy of Cliff Swain.
And honestly, if we did go with the other choice that we were trying to, I would be a little too round to fit into that circle.
Right. Actually, you would be the circle part.
Yeah, I would be the circle.
You know, John, the staff here at the IRT and our partners with Arbuckle Media have done a great job already showing us the different designs they can do with this new logo. I don't know if anyone saw the temporary Facebook picture for the IRT, but it's pretty much representing the Patriots Day, September 11th. You've got the stars, you've got the flag, and that's just a small example of things to see this season.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the logo, for example, in Mexico is the Mexican flag, and the world's fastest sport is in Spanish. The same when you go to Bolivia or Chile. Again, the idea is less the specific colors and more the symbolism of the circle with Cliff Swain in it and the IRT block lettering. So you'll see all different kinds of versions as it pops up.
Dean, you started a cult, didn't you?
Jason says, score me.
We got Ray Johnson in the house, Frank Catalano, Jason Batista. Those are all 3 New Yorkers. Timmy Hansen from Florida on the USA Junior National team. We'll be heading to Junior Worlds. Timmy, thanks for logging in. Guys, share our video feed, please.
7-8 is the score.
7 serves 8, game 2.
Andre
Perea
down by 1.
Up 1 game to 0.
Up 1 game to 0.
So Mr. Miller has tied his total points from game 1.
Destry Everhart from, I think he's from the Atlanta area, right, Destry?
Tim Hansen is online. Tim has some of the best hands I've ever seen in racquetball.
I think that's his son.
Well, his dad
Timmy
has some of the best hands I've ever seen in racquetball.
And you should see his son. He's very good.
One of the best double players I've ever seen in my life is Tim Hansen.
He will be at the U.S. Open.
Who won't be?
I don't know. We're going through the chat box. We're trying to see who's not going to be at the U.S. Open, and we're trying to goat them to go to the U.S. Open. Technical difficulties.
Is this thing
Sorry
on?
about
Is
that.
this
Sorry
thing
about
still
that.
on?
Is this on?
Hey, it's still Thursday. You know, you got to shake off the rust. Got to find your sea legs.
It's funny. Hey, Dan, watching from Alabama, sir.
Down the line, Andre Perea gets himself back into the service box. 10-8. 10-8, Andre Perea. Z serve. Miller cross court. Andre's right there into the corner. Gets it. Gonna get a block right there. Mr. Miller couldn't get a good swing on that racket. Flicked it into the corner. Troy recognized that he'd made a bad shot.
Short serve there by Perea.
John Gunning, is this a Tier 1 event? Yes. Timmy Hansen was the man. A lot going on in the chat box.
Yeah, and for all of you guys, we're actually working on it this weekend. It's a pet project of mine. We want to end the season or come close towards the end of the season with a big Grand Slam event.
Where's that going to be?
We're going to try to end the season with a Grand Slam event in New York. We're going to work on the date tomorrow. We're calling it the Unity event. And what we're doing is all of the IRT investors are putting in personally putting in a dollar amount, not a whole lot, but the collective definitely is a lot of money towards the pot. So all 7 investors are putting in money for it. All of the IRT partners are putting in money. Head, Gearbox, former partners and legacy supporters. Such as Donald Williams in Atlanta, they're putting in money. And what we want to do...
Mike Lippett.
Yeah, what we want to do is have a big unity event where the sport comes together, the tour runs the event, the players make all of the money, and have a big party at the end of the season. More than likely a pro-only event, but we're working out some of those details. And I'm told we're also going to have a Kickstarter or GoFundMe for those who want to be a part of the Unity event. Right now, we're close to 25, I think it is, $25,000 in Unity pledges, and we're trying to get to $75,000 in prize purse at the year-end event. In 1 week, we're already close to 25, so we're a third of the way there. And we will be giving out more information about that. But we're calling it the Unity event because we want the sport to come together. It will be free, of course, for everybody to watch. We're looking for large corporate sponsors as well throughout the season. If you would like some more information, contact me.
NMLG.
John at enetlive.tv.
And MLG Holdings will also be there.
Yeah, MLG.
We're also still talking about our one of our satellite events from last year down in Costa Rica. They're still contemplating whether or not that's going to be a Tier 1 or not, John. I haven't heard anything from
Say that again. Oh, Costa? Yeah.
Costa Rica. They run a fantastic Tier 4, I think it is. I was at it last year with Javier Monge. He runs the tournament. He just sent me an email today. So looking forward to touching back with him to see if that event is going to be a Tier 1. It's going to be great.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Got a few events down in Mexico this year, Tier 1s and Grand Slams, so that'll be good. John wants to know, where is Kane? Kane is not here this weekend. He pulled out of the tournament yesterday, citing an automobile accident from this point 6 or 7 days ago.
Andre Perea, drive serve off the back wall. Traded some cross courts right there. Miller off the back wall. Andre's right there. Buries it into the floor. He better check his divot because that was skipped about 2 inches from his racket straight into the ground.
8 serving 12.
What's up, April? Working back at the office is overtime. Actually, this is probably quadruple overtime for her.
Uh-oh.
April is one of those behind the scenes who's been with the IRT network since the IRT network started. She is one of the OGs, I guess, as we would say. She does most of the customer service, all of the technical side. She's back at the office making sure that we're not burning down.
Yeah, she keeps us in order, John.
Yeah, she does. April is probably the biggest unsung hero in currently in the IRT network, definitely in Enet Live as well. Thank you for everything.
She has to be a saint if she keeps you two in line.
Right?
Thank you, Abe.
Yeah, I've shortened her name to Ape, and she loves it.
She loves it. She would love for us to call her Ape across
Hey, what's
the air.
up, Mike Orr? Glad to see you in the chat box for the first event. Don't forget, everybody, the full broadcast starts tomorrow. Right now, we're just doing some tests. And this is just kind of one camera, work out some kinks on the technical side. Up.
Unavoidable right there.
See right there, there's already a camera. Just stay on the top camera there, and we'll be good.
Winding down this night. I wonder what happened with these other matches. We need to get updates, or you have it on the draw sheet, John?
I am told they're just getting loaded in now.
Great. Andres Acuna and Felipe Camacho. Who won that one? Andres Acuna beat Felipe Camacho in that match over there, John. So who is Andres Acuna going to play tomorrow?
Andres Acuna Matata
Acuna Matata
is going to play.
What side of the
I will
drawer is he
tell
on?
you in just a moment.
Is this on?
Is this thing on?
John, thank you so much for the kind words in the chat box, Mr. John Gunning, Big John Gunning. I heard from my brother you're gonna retire from stringing rackets. Is that true? Andre is diving no get right there.
Acuna plays, just so you know, Sebastian Franco. He's actually coming into a really good draw, solid draw for him. Acuna Franco could be a toss-up match. Really?
Pick 'em? Is it a pickup?
I think so.
I mean,
yeah. At this point, I'd give the edge to Sebastian.
I mean, he's.
But I wouldn't be surprised
Sebastian's
if Acuna
what,
wins.
ranked number 5? Well, he's 6.
Sebastian's in the top 8. Acuna's not anywhere near, but it's because of just not
doesn't
playing
play enough.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of great matchups. Rocky Carson is going to be playing Gerardo Franco. That should be fun. The winner of this plays David Horn, Meyer Mercado, and Adam Mania. As we just talked, Acuna and Franco tomorrow. Waslinchuk lost to Thomas Carter. Carter moves on. And Jake Bredenbeck and Sam Murray play tomorrow morning at 10. Jansen Allen and Diaz at 10. Montalbano and Alex Landa. That's going to be the featured match on the show court tomorrow at 10 as well.
10 a.m. I need my Starbucks in the morning.
Oh, Starbucks in the morning, Red Bull in the afternoon, huh, Dean?
That's how we
Red Bull in the
roll.
morning, Red Bull in the afternoon.
Sugar-free.
Sugar-free.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was sweating bullets at that gas station, Dean. I didn't know what he wanted.
Well. Look who just got in the chat box. Mr. Rodrigo Montoya.
Mr. Montoya.
He can't make it
why you
to
not
Maryland, but he can watch on Rodrigo,
But
my
he can,
friend.
But he could be a world champion.
Yeah,
Hey.
right?
Congratulations.
That is fair. Rodrigo is at the
Oh.
satellite event this weekend.
Thank you, Commissioner Coolbeck.
I was just going to say, the commissioner coming and putting his stamp on the
He
conversation.
says,
I love
timeout. He's not here because he's there. No está aquí en el casa de Maryland, pero aquí en Mexico.
Brrr,
Sorry. All right, I'll shut up.
You've got
Rodrigo, congratulations on being a world
champion.
I watched that match. We have the racket stringer from Fort Worth, Texas, signing in there. Very nice. El Montoya Toda?
Montoya. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Don't listen to these yahoos.
Cameron Meeks in the chat box, finally. Why are you not here, Cameron? I think we're pretty close. You better be here tomorrow.
You know what? Rodrigo's not here. He wanted to play open doubles, but he knew you and I were playing. And it was like, I'm out.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, he's afraid.
11-13. Is this the match here, right here? Score update here, Kelly. It is 11-13. All right. Maurice Miller serving. Drive serve coming up. Down in the box. Drive serve to the backhand off the back wall. Cross court. Maurice is there. Andre with a big setup in the What a great pinch shot right there. Andres Perea pulling a timeout on the court. Are we going to go to a break or are we going to stay here and chat?
Let's leave it
with
here.
The people.
Let's chat.
Where's Pineda? Sorry, Greg Peck. We'll work on your Hispanic next time. Todd Boss in the house.
Todd Boss making an appearance. He says that statistically this is the first event of the season. That's how good he is at statistics.
We have Set Kabilis next to us here telling us
Set.
to say hello to everybody back in Colombia. Mr.
Colombia.
Federico's here. He's also from Colombia. Pretty boy Federico. Pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Pretty boy. He's my helper this weekend.
Me.
Timeout is on the court. Let's stay right here. Mark Gibbs, dang car accidents. Mark,
Allstate.
too funny. Andre's off the court, texting coach, I'm sure, saying, hey, what do I have to do to get 2 points, Dad, so we can get out of here? Vamos.
All right, let's get this crowd
Crank the
moving.
music up. The place thinned out. I think if Troy was not reffing, half these people would be gone. I think he drove them all here.
I don't know how great of a driver Troy is, but he got them all here.
I know. This is his club. What a great serve right there. Maurice is right there. Andre puts that up top. Maurice is going to shoot this. Backhand 9 feet high. Easy setup kill shot by Andre Perea. Match point coming up on the court. Andre Perea. What serve is coming up? Backhand Z. Backhand high lob. Backhand Z. There it is coming off the back wall. Maurice shoots that. Skip. I thought that skipped. I really thought that skipped. And skip is the call.
Skipperoo.
Match is over, ladies and gentlemen. Andre Perea moves on. John, what's our final thoughts? Take it away.
See you tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Oh.
And cha-cha.
And cha-cha-cha. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in the morning at 10 a.m. here in Laurel, Michigan. Laurel, Maryland. Don't come to Mission. We're at the Fitness Racket Club.
Home Depot.
Right across the street from the Home Depot.
Next to 7-Eleven.
Next to 7-Eleven.
Red
who
Bull
will
heaven.
provide all our Red Bulls. Starbucks will be providing our coffee.
I did contact Red Bull for a sponsorship.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
And they do not. They only come and bring you free Red Bull.
Ah.
Or they only take care of their own events. So
Makes sense. Well, for everybody watching, thank you very much. It was a fantastic Thursday qualifier. There was a party atmosphere tonight. Tracy Valentine had the whole place
thank you,
rocking.
Tracy.
Dean,
I'll see
tell
you tomorrow.
these people good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen, from Laurel, Maryland. We will see you tomorrow.